flawless victory. That's top 50 kill. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Today, we will be looking at the latest and greatest mono white deck for best of one standard. It's Milky Smooth version 6, inspired by some of the World Championship decks that we will see this weekend. Of course, I'll be having a live watch party on Twitch if you want to come and hang out. We'll be watching some of the world's greatest players battle it out for the championship of world's best Magic player this year, which is really, really cool. So we're gonna break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, and then showcase all of that within the gameplay footage, wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. Buckle up, get ready, and let's go. So here we are. Milky Smooth version 6 is a 60 card best of one deck with a 2.1 average mana value, 23 lands, 7 non-creatures, 30 creatures. So we're flooding the field with creatures and just attacking, right? Turning them sideways and getting down and dirty. We have Adeline, Resplendent Cathar in the deck. Its power is equal to the number of creatures we control. Toughness is 4, and whenever we attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker that they control. This is really good, right? So it doesn't itself have to attack. We can attack with our 1-drop, with our 2-drop, and still get that token, which is absolutely incredible. And then those tokens will be, increase in strength and toughness through the Intrepid Adversary, or Adversary. For 2 mana, a 3/1 with lifelink, and you can pay 2 any number of times on top of its entry to put a number of +1/+1 Valor counters on it, and then other creatures we control will get +1/+1 equal to the number of Valor counters on the Intrepid Adversary, which is really, really cool. And then we also have Usher of the Fallen, can make human tokens that are 1/1. Much like Adeline's tokens, they will receive benefit from the Valor tokens of the adversary, right? So that's kind of all we have for token generation. We're also using the Stonebinder's Familiar here. This is a 1/1, and whenever one or more cards is put into exile on our turn, put a +1/+1 counter on the Familiar. It triggers only once each turn. We have the Hole, which can exile on our turn. We have the Spellbinder, which can exile on our turn. We have the Sungold Sentinel, which can exile on our turn, which is really nice. So there's a fair amount of exile to help push up the Stonebinder's Familiar. And then we put something like the Maul of the Skyclaves on it, giving it +2/+2 first strike and flying. That flying is really important to us, getting above the chump blockers. We can also open up the flying lanes with the exile that we're using, right? Portable Hole, getting rid of flyers, getting rid of creatures with reach. Fateful Absence, doing the same thing for us here as well. Against control decks, well, we have Elite Spellbinder, increasing the cost of their exiled spell by 2, which is really good. You know, name that field wipe, name that planeswalker. And then in similar function, Redain God of the Worthy, increasing all non-creature spells with mana value 4 or more by 2, which is insane. That our opponent casts, of course not us, but we don't have any anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then Snowlands will enter tapped as well, great against mono green. The shield, reducing damage by 1 and countering things that target us unless they pay 1, which is really, really, really good stuff there, right? Of course, we do have the Luminarch Aspirant. Tail Oldest Time, +1/+1 at the beginning of your combat on one of your creatures. Very, very good news here. Putting it on one of the flyers primarily. The Sungold Sentinel, if you have Coven, 3 creatures with different power, you can gain hexproof and be unblockable from the color of your choice, which is cool, and you can choose multiple colors if you have enough mana. We're attacking after the field wipes with the Cave of the Frost Dragon, with Faceless Haven, as well as those creature lands. The balance feels very, very nice here, right? So again, this list was inspired by the 2 mono white lists that you will see in Worlds. They're actually the decks that I picked for my champions. I had 2 emails, so I picked 2 champions, right? Both mono white decks though, so you got to give me credit for consistency at least, right? I'm hedging my bets. But really excited to show you guys this mono, mono one version, best of one variant, which has you know, a few little tweaks in here, primarily with the land, right? So enjoy the deck, enjoy the gameplay footage, and we'll be back to wrap up after our matches. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video to show your support. Join the community Discord within the Linktree link down below. Going first, like it always should be. And we've been on an absolute tear with the deck, so I decided, hey, why don't we just record some of these matches? We're playing in Mythic anyways. And I actually started today at 1350, climbing into 1100 here. I think we went 4-1, which was impressive, right? That's really, really good in Mythic. So we're going to try to flex that out a bit more. We do have the binder that will grow. Obviously, when we binder, or sorry, the familiar will grow when we bind, is what I mean to say. I know it's backwards, but you know me. So yeah, this is nice. We have the creature land if they wipe. Just the bounce. Now that is interesting. If we would have made the token, they would have bounced the token, and that would have been just 2 mana down the drain. Let's see what they've got. Obviously, that's going to be an all-run. Wow. There's another. It could be a Doomscar, I don't know. So let's maybe not be too aggressive. Maybe we'll just maul. Because they have creatures on the ground. If they play another white source, then we have to kind of worry, right? They do need that second white source. Snarl in untapped. Let's see what they've got. I'm being greedy. Get rid of the mending, I think. And we play the Usher, and we've maximized our damage output if they don't have a wipe, right? Because the like Summoning Sickness is off. We have flying. On the it was a Doomscar. Shoot. And this is 6. When I seen that other all-run, I was like, oh, it's got to be an all-run, right? And we looked in their hand. Oh no, that was it was over here the whole time. I was gonna say, did they just top deck that? But no. It was to the side, and there may be another to the side. At this point, we need just another land. Well, I mean, can't complain against that. I mean, all run goes to 11 now. Whoa. That's an expensive spell. From 7 all the way up to 11. Because we bound it for 2 and then redained for another 2. Wow. +4 mana value. Holy Toledos. So they have 4 life, they have the 2/1/1s, they draw a card. It's pretty good. Or I don't think they got to draw because we have the same amount of cards in hand. It Probably is another freaking Doomscar. Life gain's annoying. They might have the drop on us here. I think we've gone too slow is the thing. Uh-oh. I mean, this isn't... Well, no, we could put the mall over on it. And we know it wasn't a... Oh, no, it's over here. This is the Foretell Doomscar. Or is it an all-run? We basically always have to assume it's an all-run, I guess, right? Just waiting on them. Okay. The greatest card in the world gets played against us again. Double Doomscars. It's a good get. It's a good get. Let me close my laptop. It's a little loud. The fans are firing on full, trying to help us win. The discard is frightening, right? They're just like finding the perfect cards, which I assume are all runs. Alright, we have 6. This will work. Let's put it on the Flying Dragon. But it's like all runs Epiphany. Oh, it was a main phase Memory Deluge. That's about as lucky as we could ever get. Quite literally. As lucky as we could ever get. Land in play. 5 available. Oh, another Doomscar. Why not play 3 of them? We'll hit for 4. But then we're in trouble. Basically, we just pray they don't have it. They don't have the 11 mana for the original. They are at 10, though. Oh, and they're gonna copy their second one that they got. Well, that's the way she goes, kids. That's the way she goes. Beautiful. Going first, thank you. Let's get after it. Oh. Mono white versus mono white. They don't have snow lands. So brave. Makes me want to play Zorius Control. Shoot. Well, if that's not annoying, I don't know what is. Let's look in their hand first. Smash that Doomscar to the side. And then we'll increase the cost of Mastery. I don't want the double block on the Aspirant. Probably should have put it on the Binder, actually. But we can potentially just maul. No, we go for it. We're going with Redain. Okay, they tap out. Let's increase the cost of their spells. They'll need a second white source here with environmental sciences. Just going to shut them down for the turn. They counter more than 4. They also have that negate. Do you think I can pull the negate? Okay, now we're good to maul next turn. Down to 12. Lethal next turn. I think they can still student cost. Oh, they just go with the Disciple. This is an interesting bank. Let's just get in the air. Over top, you say? Spread the threat. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last time I checked. BEA, beautiful. That's like 130 top kill. They're 10 times better than us, you guys, and we did it. Going first with the God Hand. I'll allow it. How many Doomscars do we face down is the question. 1, 2, 3, 5. It's possible in today's economy. Well, that's actually not that bad. Go wide. Actually, the 2-drop should have been played there, I think. Because the turn after we could have done a 2-drop and a 1-drop. But I'm a little worried about what they have going on. We can take their exile away. Well, this is very bad. Take the Angel. It's just so good. You know what I mean? That Legion Angel is nasty. So we'll probably have our binder taken here, or they get into our hand. Taking the Familiar. Now that is interesting. We're achieving new levels. It's fun! I'll trade with Skyclave. Totally fine. What? In what world? So I like this. They're kind of frustrated that we took their Angel, I think. We do have Coven available. Hit for 4. They don't want to lose that binder, but I mean, next turn Mon's bigger. Hopefully, they could take care of our Luminarch here, or the binder. I think it would be best for them to take care of our binder. Empty hand. Dang. Beautiful. Top 1,000, finally. Let's see if we can climb a little bit higher. Going first with a mediocre hand. That's pretty good. We have a creature land. What are we facing, though? That's going to be the big question. Ezitos! Let's get some damage. Then we're going to check their hand. Hopefully take an all-round. Hopefully there's not a Cinderclasm. Oh, a Wari. A Disrupto. Just leave it alone. Divide by 0. Dirty dog. We can play this for an increased mana cost, though. But they've slowed us down a lot. They could still Cinderclasm us. No land? Brick? No. Can you imagine bricking while having also cast the iteration? So they're tapped out. So we push this to 2. Right? Hit for 2, down to 17. We basically just need to pray they don't have anything. They're set up for a Cinderclasm. Crush the weak. Oh, burn the house down. You name it. You name it, man. Let's go in with the Faceless Haven. This is a big hit. They have to kill the adversary. Yeah. That helps a lot. And now they can kill the Haven with damage. They don't have it. Memory Deluge. We're in not a good spot here. Like, this is the part of the game where it's like, well, did you win yet? Yes, go ahead, play your next match. No, ooh, you're gonna be in trouble. Maybe we make it through, who knows? They have 6. Burn down the house. You just have to love it. We take their memory. And we probably just play into a field wipe. We could Skyclave onto the adversary. Come on, don't you dare. Oh, they're gonna be greedy. They want to double cast it. You dog. We have to go for it. Oh, I guess they can slay it. Field of Ruin, you snuck up on me. I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there. I don't know if there's anything that great to take. We don't have Coven available. I mean, it's good for them, but we have another Haven. Wish I could equip that Cleave! Or Skyclave. The Cleave. Another. What a dirty dog. So now they just win the game, right? All right, let's get ready for a triple turn. This turn plus 2 more. That's fair and playable. Nothing wrong with it. Hey-oh! There it is. Everybody get lit. So we're taking 7, 11, 15 damage confirmed as a minimum. They need to do the double turn thing again here. Really? But then they'll just keep the birds back to defend. Alright, keep one bird back. Little do they know we have a portable holo! Don't you dare negate this, you son of a bee. So we can hit for 6. Which is so close. Oh! We can hit for 7. With the Haven. Or we hit for 4. We fold our entire field out. But they have more field wipes. But then we have the creature. Play this before the adversary. They seen it in our hand, so we can just fold out. It doesn't matter. Oh, that is good. Do they have another? Take their copy. Down to 4. Ah! They bounce our Luminarch. Why would they not bounce the Sentinel? I'm so confused. Oh. No, I'm not. That makes sense. That was our blocker. Oh! That was well played. They got us with the Fading Hope, just like we got them unexpectedly with the hole there. That was really close. I didn't expect that. We didn't see Fading Hope all game. Oh no, we did. We did. It's just a dingling. Just an old-fashioned dingling, you guys. Whoops. Going first with what appears to be a complete landfall. We have a 1-drop though, so I'm going to keep it. Rank 42, holy Toledos. As long as we don't get another land. Hit for 3. They're an Is-It deck, so our removal's dead. I mean, that's not too terrible. We'll spread the value now. They're looking for something like Cinderclasm. They also have the bounce spells, right? Just pray they don't have the field wipe. Interesting. Don't mind if I do, Hugh. Don't mind if I do. Flawless victory. That's top 50 kill. That was quick. Alright, Milky Smooth version 6 is a little bit different than the last versions that we were focused on. The second cast I still think is incredibly powerful. However, in the current meta, we don't really have that kind of time. Because you, like, turn 2 is a dead cast. Turn 3 you might get rolling. But the ramp up just seems a little bit more aggressive in mono white. Non-second cast, this variant here, you know, Maul of the Skyclaves goes a really, really long ways against some of these decks. And we still have, you know, the Redain, the Binder to mitigate the control matchups. And, you know, the Familiar is growing in power really quickly, which is good. It gets flying through the Maul. The Sentinel's unblockable. And then we just have all those other flyers, which is really cool as well. And the tokens get buffed up, which is nice also. So I'm really liking the deck. You know, we're having a fairly successful run with it, and it's going to be something that I continue to play throughout the weekend while I watch Worlds and root for my mono white players. You guys can do it. Let's get those trophies. And if you didn't know, when you win, you'll get a code, and you can actually scalp that code if you want. I know they probably don't like that, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? I understand. I know what it's like. Support the channel, you guys. It would be great. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next video.